Pink. What up, tube? Mm. Mm. I got all the lights on in here because I was actually doing alcohol links, and I'm just used to being awake right now, and I don't even know why else. I'm just up. I'm just up. But I did find my microphone, so that's at least a positive. Yes, I found my wireless mics. They were actually with um, my big camera. It's a camera that I don't really use as often as I should, I guess. But they were up with that camera, and I had just put them there, microphones. And I was very happy when I came across it. I was like, oh, yes, I can go back to recording. Because, I had like ideas that I was wanting to record. I had this whole thing that I'm wanting to do, or have this whole thing that I'm wanting to do, I guess I should say, which is like, kind of me talking in front of the camera. I know that never happens, but it's going to. Um, on some topics. Some of it's going to be art. Some of it's going to, just be life in general, whatever. But yeah, I was wanting to go and talk in front of the camera, and of course, do these videos here. These are kind of like life update slash tutorial type videos that I do. The important part of it is that I have a way to speak to everyone and for everyone to hear me. So I recorded 2 of them last weekend, I think it was, and I had to use the shotgun mic, which, if you've been around for a while, I've used the shotgun mic in the past, and it's cool if I'm like, screaming at the camera or staring right at the camera, whatever, but it's not really that cool. So yeah, I wanted to go back to my regular mic here. Um, and I'm going very cool with these colors. I'm using all of the kind of minis this morning. All my little mini sets that I made up and just hadn't used. Okay, this will be fun. I'll use a bunch of mini sets. Um, that gold probably should have went first, but whatever. Whatever. Actually, that blue should have went first, but again, whatever. Whatever. This is my United States of whatever. And this is my United States of whatever. I don't know if anybody remembers that song. I don't know why I remember that song. It's just a big whatever. I don't know why I'm putting the metallics down now. When like I put all these, funky glow in the dark colors in. Man, I'm just like every bottle I pick up is an empty bottle. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I even have any glitter paint. I think that's the whole thing, is that I need to go buy some glitter paint. Um, yeah, I think I need to go buy some glitter paint at some point soon, because your boy likes his glitter. And it's like, whoa, what do you mean? I don't have any glitter paint? Like, none. Are you glitter? You're glittery. You have to be. Come on. You're like white glitter. Like, your boy likes his glitter. Come on. And I like glitter paints because it's less mess. So yeah, your boy needs some glitter paint. Be like, man, like I'm going through these bottles and it's like, man, no glitter. Oh wait, this is a glitter paint here, maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. What's that gold glitter? I remember this one, yeah. It's that gold. All that glitters ain't gold unless it's the gold color. Yeah, I think the rest of this is like just out. Out. I got a bunch of like bottles where it's like the paints are all out that I need to, do something with. And you starting right over there. Okay. A little bit of green to put up with. Hey, at least I know the mini bottles that I can use. Now, I guess. Oh, what are you? Are you an actual open bottle of paint? What am I doing here? What am I doing? I'm just putting this around the outside more than anything. Y'all know why. I ain't got any glitter paint, really. Oh, whatever. Whatever. I gotta go to Michael's. Which is dangerous to say. Like, guess you just gotta go to the paint store. You have to go spend some money. That is so dangerous for me. Yeah. Get some of this orange in here. I don't really use orange that often. So, but, if it's gonna be there, why not? I wonder if I can pop bubbles there. It's like the tiniest amount of heat. And I don't know, like maybe it's just that I do something weird with these or whatever, but yeah. Not a lot of heat going on there. I'm in a weird sort of mood. Like I kinda want to use the hair dryer, but I kinda don't. I think it's because I just used the hair dryer in part of it before, or in the last video. I used the hair dryer. So the last video actually I've got to full with alcohol inks, which is totally new for me and not something I normally do. We'll see how I like it. But yeah, alcohol inks is fun. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the hair dryer. I feel like sometimes you can control that hair dryer a little bit more, and then and then everything changes. This is a really. Let's see if I can get this a little bit into this corner here. Very nice. Very nice. I'm just going to run this over once more just to make sure that I get all my air bubbles off. It feels almost like the paint didn't come as. But yeah, at the same time, it's like just leave the crevice where it's at. Don't try to, move anything into that there. Don't try to drop into that. I don't know if you can see, like right here, it just feels like there's a crevice there. But I want to leave that. Yeah. I haven't taken a look at it yet through the looking glass. The looking glass says, "Oh, yeah, you do look kind of nice." Yeah, the looking glass. Through the looking glass, yes. Um, I guess this is the point where I'm supposed to kill lights, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to kill lights, I guess, for this. Ah. Okay, we're gonna kill that light. We're gonna turn this here off so we can get over here. We can do a little bit of that. Oh, that does look good. I'm just wondering how it's gonna look when I actually do turn on the, black light here in 3, 2. Wow. That is a breakthrough right there. Kind of like, and I kind of saw it in the light. There's like this sort of beast kind of rise, like a bird or dragon, falcon, whatever, angel. But yeah, kind of rising out of the depths of this here sort of look. And I like it. I really do. This is reminding me of why I'm gotten into painting and why I do this still, is so that I can see and know that, hey, I'm going to have an effect here. Something's going to break through. And yeah, I do need to take a trip to the paint store. Maybe that'll be, March, April. I have a birthday coming up. Talking to a gift of some paints. Maybe do like a, buy me paint-a-thon or something. Buy a painting and whatever, or donate money for paints, get a painting. I don't know. But yeah. This is why I got into this, because, to see little moments, see little faces, little things, little reminders, Um, we live in such a world where everything first off has to be commercialized, and why are you not making money off your hobbies, and why are you resting. What was the report I saw that they want to encourage people to start working a little bit earlier and not retire as late, just keep working till you die. And it's like, really, really, really. And everyone has to have 3 jobs and roommates and side gig and a this and a that, and you know and I got into this basically just to calm my mind, calm my spirit, put something pretty on my walls, remind myself that there's beauty out here still. There's hope out here still, So this is why I do it. Every time I come here, I say it each time. It is a practice. It's a practice, it's a protest, and it's a prayer. Okay? Practice, because even though I am the best artist in this spot right here, right now, I still got to practice. It is a protest because they don't want you to have joy. They want you to be miserable. So if you can find a moment of joy just for a second, go do that. And it is a prayer. You know, this is gratitude. Thank you, God, for this talent, for this gift, for this time, and for the space to be able to do this. You know, for the time to do this, for the materials, you know, for just, thank you for breath and life and water, you know. A practice, a prayer, and a protest. You have to remember this with everything you do, especially in your art time, whatever that may be. If you're dancing, if you're singing, if you're playing an instrument, if you're writing, you know, if you're drawing, painting, if you're using AI, go bleep yourself and then go pick up actual pencil and paper and, you know, make real art. Fine, I guess you can join us. But yeah, and everything. Even, you know, if you're walking down the street, if you're going to work, you know, I got to remember this when I'm at my day job, quote unquote, you know, it is all a practice, a prayer, and a protest. Even though I work for the man, I can't protest the man. And even though there's a separation between, you know, church and the man, technically, I can't pray while I'm at the man. And even though I'm expected to get everything right, I can't practice working for the man. Everything you do is a practice, a prayer, and a protest. Man, I'm just going in here to fix myself a bite to eat. A practice? You think I get every meal right? I have burnt cream corn. It's a practice, a prayer, and a protest. Everything. Because that is how we break through darkness. We practice. That is how we break through darkness. We protest. That is how we break through darkness. We pray. Everything is a practice, a prayer, and a protest. That's how light breaks through darkness. Till next time, my friends. Deuces.